Hey everyone, it's me, Trey's Wifey 25. Yes, I'm back. I know I haven't made a cooking video in a long time. I haven't felt like cooking. So I don't have my cameraman, my hubby. He's not here. He made it to Iraq safely though. But anyway, I finally decided now I have to cook. Just because he's not here doesn't mean we have to starve. So today I'm gonna do my version of a stir fry. Okay, so kind of gonna go fast because I got a new computer and for some reason my movie maker I can't do whatever I need to do on it. It doesn't. It's harder to try to edit my videos. So I'm doing my own version of a stir fry. I'm probably burning up my. I've got some cut up white onion. I've got some green peppers, and underneath all of that I have some chopped green onion. So that's all the vegetables I have in here. I cut up some chicken tenderloins because that's the chicken I pulled out, and I'm just gonna season that up. So my favorite Asian seasoning. Well, it's not necessarily Asian seasoning, but it's used in a lot of Asian dishes. My daughter's the camera person and she's learning. I'm gonna put some ground ginger in. You can use fresh ginger, but a lot of times that's too complicated for me, and this is supposed to be quick. Okay? So it's ginger, little curry. You don't have a little bit of that. Oh, it's strong. Some black pepper. About to sneeze. Some ground cumin. Cumin gives like this really savory, smoky flavor. Like, I don't know. I sound like Richard Ray. Some garlic powder. And some chili powder. Alrighty. And we're gonna everybody, so I'm back. My battery's died. So, as I was saying, you put some of this Goya chopped garlic. You can use any brand. I used another brand before, but I kind of like the pungence of the Goya chopped minced garlic. And use a clean spoon that you're gonna put in the sink. You're not gonna use it for anything else because we don't got time to spread diseases and salmonella and all the other crazy killers. Okay. So just mixing my garlic around. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this fish sauce. You can get it in. So somebody was coming down my stairs, which is weird because there's nobody upstairs.
No, that was my foot.
Could you look at me? Thank you.
That was my foot.
So you can get this out of the Oriental section. It's a fish sauce. One of my friends put me onto it. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my chicken. It's very, 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 very high in sodium, so I don't use a lot considering I'm going to use another sauce that also is a little bit high in sodium. And I don't mess with sodium. Even though I'm kind of a big girl, I don't mess with sodium. But it gives it a really good flavor. And don't talk. You see, I need my husband here because when he was here, y'all notice all my videos, everybody always be like, where are your kids? Now, you see where they are. They're here, trust me. They just know how to act when their father was around. Anyway, I'm going to fry these up, put them in my pan. Come over here real quick. Let's hope I don't have an episode and get burned. Because y'all know I'm scared of these. Oh. And you don't want to burn your meat per se. You can come over here. And my rice is over boiling. Don't worry about it. And you'll just pretty much whiten your meat up. Of course, you don't want to eat pink chicken. You're not trying to get salmonella in here. And when that's all whited up and not pink anymore, I'll be back to show you guys. So I'm back. So come over here and look at my chicken. This is how your chicken, you want it to look. You don't want it to be fried. You want it to just be, tender, cooked all the way, no pink. And you can see it's got a lot of juices and drippings on the bottom. Okay? Now, remember, I'm not like a total, I don't know all about stir frying. I know that when I've been to Oriental restaurants or like a Benihana's type place, they got these fancy like flat things and they put the vegetables on there and it like pops up with all the steam and it's all, I can't do all that. But what I will tell you is that you're going to dump all your vegetables in here. Okay? Just like that.
Mom, I'm going to do this tape.
Okay, give me a second, Matt. God, I really need my husband. Okay? Now, what you can do is really, from the chicken seasoning, that I've seasoned it up with and everything, really your vegetables, they'll be flavorful. Of course, and you're going to put a sauce in there and all that good stuff. But me being, y'all know how I am, if you watched any of my other videos, y'all know I like to season everything. Notice I haven't used any salt, and you don't really need to because a lot of the sauces that I use or I'm going to use, as you'll see, they're really high in sodium. And I like to eat, but I don't play around with sodium. Okay, so I'm seasoning, garlic powder. You can add some more minced garlic if you want. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to kind of let this we're kind of just going to let it get, I don't know, a little bit tender. I mean, real stir fries, normally the vegetables are kind of crunchy. Okay, what I did forget to mention, if you come over here, is I have some fresh broccoli that I let hit the water, and then I blanched it, which means you kind of just let it, you don't let it boil, you let it get in the hot water, and you kind of, hit it with some ice cold water, some ice, so it keeps its crunch. So I'm going to add that, and those I've already cut up, pretty much picked apart with my hand. Got that. And we're just going to let this all come together, all those flavors. And I'm going to let that come together, and then we'll be right back to show you what to do next. And then after that, we're going to plate it. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I covered my vegetables and my chicken and my onions and my green onions and my broccoli. I covered that all up. And it's kind of tender. Wash your spoon off because you used it with chicken. Okay, so it's tender. Now, here's the kicker. Okay, you can cheat. You can use a sauce that's already made and brought. You can buy it in the store, and it'll basically say this is by Kikkoman stir fry sauce. I do use a little bit of it. It's very powerful, so I don't recommend using a whole lot like I did the last time and almost had instant high blood pressure. But I'm going to pour a little bit of this in. Because really, initially what you want to do is you want to coat your vegetables in your chicken and your broccoli and all that good stuff. You don't want it to be saturated in that sauce because, it's really, it can be salty. Maybe for not everybody, but I like to eat, and if I'm saying it's salty, it's salty. Okay? You can also add a little oyster sauce or soy sauce. I prefer oyster sauce. It's thicker. It's not as salty, but it has a decent flavor to it.
Yeah, this is not tame.
Okay.
I'm going to cross it out.
Okay. And the other thing we're going to do, add a little bit of cornstarch and because usually there's a little bit of liquid at the bottom of your pan. Look at that. How embarrassing. I know you're like, what the heck is she doing? Put that on her vegetables. But what it'll do is it'll make it thicker. We're going to just let it simmer. And as you can see, I burnt my rice. No, I didn't burn it. The water bubbled out. But got a nice pot of hot rice made. And you can eat this. Tonight we're going to eat it alone. I would have made some egg rolls. But I'm a little bit lazy, but I do have a recipe on video coming for egg rolls. I just never uploaded it. So we'll let this simmer. Then we're going to plate it over some rice, and I'll do the famous Rachel way for you. So see you in a bit. Hey everybody, so I'm back. So it's all done. Come and look. I let it kind of sit, and there you go. So plop a little bit on top of my rice. How good does that look? How good does that look? And me, I like a lot of onions. And see, as much as I miss my hubby, God knows I miss him, the one thing I don't miss is the fact that he doesn't really like onions. Damn fly. Yeah, we have flies in Hawaii. I'm not nasty, trust me.
Mom,
ask anybody.
In here.
But he doesn't like onions, so I can't chop up like big hunks of onions like I like, but he's not here and I can. So I'm gonna add a lot of onions and everything to this. But here's the finished product. So
We'll make him a book.
So let me do my famous bite. And of course Rachel Ray says get everything in there, but a lot of times you can't because it'd be too hot, but you'd be so hungry you'd just be wanting to try some.
Do I have to eat broccoli?
Mm.
Mom, do I have to eat broccoli?
Really good. You should try it. I don't know how low in calories it is, but I know it's a heck of a lot healthier than how I normally eat. So with that said, I hope you enjoy. I think I'll post a recipe. I really don't have any measurements, but if you can follow along, you can get it. So, see you soon. Bye.